Good morning. On this video, I'm going to plant or start my seeds. Yes, I'm a couple weeks late, but let me show you what I've got started. Well, not started, but I've got to work with. Do you guys see these? My daughter-in-law, she dumpster dives, and she found all these seed packets in a dumpster. Now, these are left over from last year from my gardening. I saved some, and so we'll see how that goes. These are banana peppers, green beans, yellow squash. This, I got this off the Wish app. It's supposed to be some kind of flower, but I forget what it is, but we're going to start it and see what it turns into, if anything. We'll see. But yeah. So, a little side note on the dumpster diving. She does that quite often, and it's amazing on the stuff she finds. I have been with her a few times and found crazy stuff, things that stores throw out. We didn't obviously want to be breaking the law. That's my dog Jack. I tried to bring him up here and chain him up by me so he wouldn't bark so much, but now he's getting this chain just wrapped around everything. We didn't want to, we contacted the local police department and made sure that there was no laws in place like prohibiting dumpster diving. And the only thing that is really just make sure that there's no signs posted, like no trespassing signs. And also, if it's in a locked and enclosed, you know, sometimes they have those privacy fence things that are built around their dumpsters and they're locked and you can't get in. You're not allowed to like unlock them or break the lock to try to get in. You know, if it's accessible and there's no signs posted to like keep out, stay away, then have at it. So it's amazing the stuff you would find that stores have thrown away. Crazy. So anyway, I'm going to start my seeds and let you guys come along. Okay, one of the things I'm going to use is an 8 carton. And I'm going to plant my tomatoes and my basil in here. There's Jack, that noise. He's trying to chase the cats. But anyway, I'll get this started. Get my soil. There's that. Okay. All in there. Jack! It's basil. I'm going to show you guys. And I'm showing people this because there's probably people watching this, I would hope, that have never seen basil seeds before. But I don't know if you can see those. Those are so tiny. Super tiny. But it's going to be hard to plant just 2 or 3 seeds because they're so tiny. So we'll just kind of grab a little. Okay, so these 2 rows back here are going to be basil. Now for the water. I got water, and yes, it does look a little cloudy. It is not clear because this is not fresh tap water. I am using rainwater that I've collected in a barrel outside, so I just went and grabbed some. So I gotta be careful because I don't want to displace the seeds too much in here. Ooh. Cool. Basil's planted in the back 2 rows. Now time for tomatoes. These are the tomato seeds. These are beefsteak tomatoes. Again, planting. Trying to be careful not to plant like 10 per spot. But my goodness. You don't want that many growing in one thing because they're going to need room for the roots to grow and to spread out. Okay, this one has a lot in it. Okay, all of them's watered. I'm going to go back through and put just a tiny bit of soil on top of them. Because you don't want to have them buried too deep in the soil. Good enough to keep them warm so they'll germinate. You don't want to pack the dirt in there. You don't want to put it and just like press it down real hard either. Okay. That was 1 pack of tomatoes and 1 pack of basil. I still have another pack of tomatoes. I'm going to have to get a board. I should have done that prior to set this on because the water I put this in is making this flimsy. So obviously I wasn't able to stick anything on here because it's freaking soaking wet. So I labeled on here sweet basil for these 2 rows and put the date. I planted them. Beefsteak tomato for these 3 rows. And we'll go out. I'll show you what I'm putting them in. This is my tiny little greenhouse that I have never used before. Never used a greenhouse before. This is going to be my first season of doing this. Get the rest of these planted what I can, and then I will come back and show you what I have done. I've got planted what I'm going to plant, and I will show you. I didn't plant everything, but I'll show you what I got done. Okay, I already showed you this is basil and tomatoes. I have never grown radishes before, haven't even attempted it, but these 2 are radishes. Yellow squash are in these 2. And I put used seeds on it because these are seeds from plants I grew last summer, and I saved some seeds out. Chives, I've never grown chives before. I mean, I found them wild, but never grown any myself. And then more tomatoes. And then down here, wish flower. Out of that little seed packet I bought last spring and never planted it. So we'll see. We'll see what comes up.